that have the kind of capacity and experience that we have to get America back on track.
So let's talk about the choice and the Democrats' response. R.T. Rybak is mayor of Minneapolis, Minnesota. He's also vice chair of the Democratic National Committee. And Mr. Mayor, we heard Mitt Romney there talking about the economy. Paul Ryan, he's a numbers guy. He knows the budget. He's going to force the issue. Does this trouble you, the chances of winning with him on the ticket?
Well, I think basically what we've seen is that what Mitt Romney was trying to get the American public to buy, they didn't buy. And so he basically outsourced his policy to one of the architects of the policies that led to gridlock in Congress. Congressman Paul Ryan supported a budget plan that does some pretty extreme things. All the shift to the against the middle class just to give huge tax breaks to the rich while doing a few things, cutting the things that matter. Assisting for kids to get through college, helping young kids get early childhood, and most important, really ending Medicare as we know it. It's going to lead to possibly up to $6,000 more for a senior for a risky voucher scheme. We know what happened when George Bush proposed doing that with Social Security with the strong support of Paul Ryan, and now there's this whole other extreme goal. So is America going to move forward with the president trying to pull this country together, or take an extremely conservative right-wing ideologue out of a Congress that has shown an inability to govern?
Well, Mitt Romney says, with all due respect, that Paul Ryan's plan is not his plan, that he's going to come up with his own plan. Is the Democratic strategy, in part, to focus on groups who really have the most to lose and perhaps instill a little bit of additional fear?
Well, if you talk about the middle class as a group, the answer is yes. This is an election about the middle class. And if you go to barackobama.com/tax calculator, you'll see pretty simply what the Romney budget has already proposed. Now, Romney left a huge number of holes, including saying he'd eliminate tax breaks, but what? The ones that he's benefited from? We don't know. Now, Ryan has put some meat on the bones, but it really is under the guise of deficit reduction, something that balloons our deficit, but cuts all the things that we know work. Getting people to school, getting investments in emerging energy industries, all of these things, just so that we can give more tax cuts to the very, very wealthy. Yeah, the middle class, you call it an interest group, I call it really what makes America work, and that's what the president is focused on. And Romney Ryan is all about saying, take from the middle class and give to the very rich. Doesn't work. It didn't work under Bush, and if it would have worked, the economy would have soared under Bush, but it collapsed, and it's not going to work under Ryan.
But at the same time, look, Paul Ryan is a fiscal social conservative. He's from a district that voted for Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, a swing district. He's young, smart, really almost the kind of person that people were saying Barack Obama was 4 years ago. Are you worried that perhaps Paul Ryan is now the new face of hope and change?
Well, Paul Ryan seems to be a nice enough guy with an incredibly mean-spirited budget. I mean, I don't really think hope and change is taking a senior who's really been about building their neighborhood and this country and saying to them, we're going to turn something you depended on for your financial and health security and turn it into a risky voucher scheme. Or what if we had listened to Paul Ryan and George Bush when they wanted to put the Social Security into the stock market, and the stock market collapsed? Could you imagine what mess we'd be in? Now think about what they are proposing doing. And then think about what's happened in Congress. And personalities are one thing, and they matter, but Congress matters a lot. Congress has demonstrated it's incapable of governing under this Republican leadership. Paul Ryan's been one of the key leaders. And when you really think about what the strategy must be with the Romney campaign, they're afraid of it enough that all of a sudden this great partnership between Romney and Ryan kind of breaks off when it's time to go to Florida and talk to seniors. So they've got him on a bus in Iowa while Romney goes down and tries to pretend that the seniors in Florida aren't at risk when they are.
Well,
the campaign that is extreme.
The campaign has said that Paul Ryan will be going down to Florida, just not right now, but at the end of the week. Okay, Mayor R.T. Rybak, thank you for your insights. Thanks for joining us live there for us in Minneapolis this morning.
Thank you.
Well, help may be on the way for homeowners. We'll have details on some proposed rules for lenders that are designed to keep homeowners in their homes.